And that's AP, and this is the award-winning podcast where we talk about cycling just for the fun of it. With tales from all over the nation, come for the bikes, stay for the fun, and leave with a smile.
On this special daily edition, we're going to provide you with Tales from the Trail as we move across the state of Iowa as a part of RAGBRAI 52.
And we apologize in advance for any background noise. We'll be recording live in the wild each episode. AP, we are here at the mighty Mississippi. I'm sure everyone can hear there's music in the background. There's people everywhere. How would you describe the mood?
Celebratory.
It's so much fun. And we also found Mr. Matt Phippen, ride director, kind of just watching everyone dip their tires. And Matt, we were hoping you could take a minute just to kind of tell us about your experience this week.
It's been a great week. You know, we get here on day 0 and we're ready for it to get going and to be done. And then Wednesday we kind of all suffer together and things fall apart a little bit, but we regroup. And then it's Friday night, the last concert, and then tomorrow is Saturday. And now we're sitting, I call it my river. I'm watching my river of bikes go by, which is like, I'm relaxed right now. This is all good, but we made it.
I got to tell you, like from Edgewood into the river, I know that you and I got to ride this in June, but oh my God, I forgot how beautiful it was. I mean, we were in I don't know what I would describe it as. It was just so beautiful.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of things about that too. And we talked about it with the riders, the first half is flat and then all the hills will come at the end. But the one thing I heard was how much the riders love the Amish that were out there sitting, on their decks and being, present. But the views are truly where it's supposed to be amazing. And no, I was worried about the downhill, and it sounds like a lot of people are on their brakes. And now the line is going up to the street and down the block, so they're rolling in.
And I also noticed that your Fun Meter pin that you've been wearing all week is still on Max Fun.
Yeah, it has been Max most of this week. There was one day where it kind of got knocked down a little bit and rain came through. So I think it's like science. If I just keep it there, it's going to be good. So no, it's been a great week.
And we all kind of go home either tonight or tomorrow. And then what's next for Matt Phippen?
Next year's route. I'm sure I'll take some time, and my girls are here this week, and I've seen them in pockets, but I'm looking forward to spending some quality time with them and not really thinking about RAGBRAI until maybe September.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Matt.
Thank you, guys.
Tell us your name and where you're from.
Julie Johnson. I'm from Donaldson, Iowa.
And your family is waiting in line to dip their tires, and they said, go over to my mom. She wants to be on the podcast.
They did. Well, I've been kind of obsessed with your podcast since you started talking about RAGBRAI. I haven't missed an episode.
Awesome. And now you're on it.
I know.
Oh, my God.
And I completed it. I'm 59 years of age. I basically did not know if I could do it, but hey, here I am.
Yes, you are. And you've got 2 little ones here. Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
What's your name?
Theo.
Theo. And I bet you do talk yet?
This is Piper.
Piper doesn't talk yet, but she's super cute. So you did your RAGBRAI?
I did.
You're done? We're at the Mississippi River. Yes. Anything really cool that you remember about the week?
Actually, I just enjoyed everything. Now, tent life, I could probably live without. I'm going to be so happy just to be home and in my bed tonight. But no, I thought the towns did a wonderful job. I loved the tips that you guys gave on your podcast. I tried to take those in. I had notes that I had written down from the podcast. And yeah, it was great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Will you tell everybody your name and where you're from?
I'm Justin Moy, and I'm from Concord, Massachusetts.
Concord, Massachusetts. And have you experienced RAGBRAI before?
This is my second RAGBRAI.
So tell us what you thought of this year.
It was a lot of food, a lot of fun. It was so great to go through a lot of the smaller towns and get to see everybody out here supporting the riders, supporting RAGBRAI, and really having a big community moment.
And tell us who you're riding with.
So I'm riding with my good friends, the Davises, and the Funezes as well. So we actually rode RAGBRAI 11 years ago in 2014. But on the last day in Gutenberg, my friend's mom, Jennifer Davis, actually had an accident and wasn't able to complete. So we told her that we would come out and do RAGBRAI when she was ready, and now we're finishing in Gutenberg again right with her. She's right over there.
Awesome. And do you think you'll come back and do it again?
Maybe in another 10 years.
After the bad memories go away?
After the bad memories go away. But lots of good ones will stay, so.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mer.
Tell everybody your name and where you're from.
Jennifer Davis, Huntley, Illinois.
Okay, and we just heard a little story about you on the last time we were in Gutenberg. Do you want to share that?
Yeah, 40 miles before the finish, I decided to fall off my own bike, run myself over, perfectly flat, nothing, no bumps in the road, no people in the road, no equipment errors, just user error, and I broke my leg, had a compound tib fib, dislocated my foot. They had me in surgery in about 40 minutes, so it was kind of crazy. Then I got transferred to Iowa. They did 5 hours of surgery on my foot, put me all back together, told me I would never run again without a limp, and I would never run again and never walk again without a limp. And 9 months later, we ran the Chicago Half Marathon. So.
And here you are riding RAGBRAI again.
Yeah, it was a little scary, I'm going to be honest. I was pretty nervous a lot, but we made it.
Wow, I can't believe you went from being on a bike to within an hour or two laying on a surgery table.
It was crazy. I mean, so I had no circulation in my foot, so they knew that it was a really bad situation. I got lucky. The ambulance who picked me up, there was a surgeon who was volunteering that day, so he recognized the gravity of the situation, and it was really divine intervention, the whole situation. So
wow. And give us a hint about your team.
So our team, most of us are kids and friends of the family, but the Moys we've been longtime customers of our business, and we became friends through our sons, deciding to run together and then bike together and ski together. So Justin's got MDA, so he needed Adam's help, and Adam is a soldier, so he loved doing it. So everybody came out this week. We had 2 of our kids and all friends and fun times.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, and I loved being able to talk to all of you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We will be right back.
At First Form, they're more than just supplements. They're built for performance, driven by purpose, and proud to fuel the RAGBRAI journey.
First Form helps real people earn real long-term results on the bike and beyond.
From clean energy to high-protein snacks that actually fuel you, they're here to keep you moving, recovering, and riding strong.
Come find the First Form team out on the route. Let's crush RAGBRAI together.
Now, back to the show.
What is your name and where you're from?
My name is Jess. Everyone calls me Teter, and I'm from Warrens, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. All right. And how many RAGBRAIs have you done?
This is my first.
So right now you can say you've done one.
I've done one, yes.
How was the week?
It was fantastic. I did my century, but then the next day there was those headwinds that were brutal. But yeah, it was amazing. I highly recommend everyone get out and try it at least once.
And what's next for you right now? What's going to happen?
I'm going to dip my tire. I'm done. I made it across Iowa.
Woo! Well, thanks for being on the podcast, and hopefully we'll see you again.
All right. Awesome. I'm glad to meet you too.
Thank you. All right. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Will you tell everybody your name and where you're from?
Colin, from Virginia Beach.
And did you ride RAGBRAI this year?
Yeah.
Will you tell the listeners what your bike looks like?
Tandem, Cannondale, white and red.
And how old are you?
11.
Have you ever done RAGBRAI?
No.
Do you think you'll ever do it again?
Yeah.
What did you like about it?
Everything.
I agree. I so agree. What about, did you camp or did you sleep in a house?
We slept in the house twice and camped the rest.
Okay. Sometimes it gets a little hot in that tent, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you said you wanted to give somebody a shout out?
Terry!
Terry! I guess Terry must be with us. That's our call. All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's how we know.
What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Randy Reverts, and I'm from Newport, Rhode Island.
And we were told that you needed to be on the podcast because you're the leader of this crew, and there's like maybe 20 of you?
There's about 36, and this is my first year running. I took over from this guy right here, Rudy Lako. I am running the team captain for Team Navy, and we've got 36 active duty, retired Navy, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, Army, and Air Force people on Team Navy this year, so we are covering all the bases.
Wow, that's amazing. And what has the experience been like for you?
Well, for me, this has been a really special year because I got to ride with my daughter, and my other daughter ran the logistics for Team Navy this year. So it was an amazing experience getting to spend a week with them, camping out and going through all the craziness that is RAGBRAI and having a fun time out here.
And do you think you did a good job being the leader?
I would ask them.
Should we
had a
yell?
great time.
Should we yell?
I think if we said Terry, they might say it back.
Terry! You're right. Okay, well, thanks a lot. Do you think you'll come back?
I will be back every year for many, many years to come.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
What's your name and where are you from?
Hi there, I'm Matteo Leyba. I'm from Pine, Colorado.
And have you been to Iowa to do RAGBRAI before?
This is my first time. It was super fun. It was hard. There were some hard days. I tried not to come in too cocky, thinking, oh, I'm used to altitude and this, that, but you never stop pedaling out here. And today was the first day that I coasted. The last 2 miles was the first time I was like, hey, I'm coasting.
And at least for me, I was going almost 40 miles an hour. So to me, that was more terrifying than just casual coasting.
No, it felt really good. I'm sorry. I was like, yes. And I could get off my butt for a minute and and I was barn sour. I saw the finish line, right? So I was ready to get done. I heard somebody, the State Patrol said a tandem came down 55 miles an hour is what they said down that hill.
They were almost eligible for a speeding ticket.
Yeah, I think so. The light was flashing. They had the speed control thing. I was a little nervous because you couldn't see around that corner, and there were cars coming up the other side here and there. But no, it was fun. I did the gravel sections today, and this was the best gravel section of the ride. It was super cool, through trees and up and down, and it was fast and in spots. Bunch of Amish horse and buggies cruising around. Yeah, it was nice back there. I met some cool people back there too. So
I always think of Iowa gravel versus Colorado gravel. Colorado gravel seems to me more just like dirt, but this I feel like is real rocky gravel.
It was, I might have been a little under-tired because I had faster tires on for all the road. So it was kind of like marbly, so you have to kind of stay in the track. It's a little more fine in Colorado, but it was good still.
Are you excited to get back to Colorado in higher elevation?
Yeah, I'm going to see if I got some fitness out of this. I think I did. That's what's fun about this is you saw everybody kind of doing it. At the end of the day, it didn't matter how fast you are compared to someone else. You all end up spending the same energy, right? It's just what one person's faster speed is someone else's is different, but you're all working just as hard. So yeah, I mean, I am overly impressed by how many people get this done. I don't want to call appearances in this, but the volume of beer and what looks like people coming off the couch, they're studs. That's
awesome. Well, thank you, Matteo.
All right, thanks y'all.
AP, I think it's amazing. We're walking this long line of riders waiting to dip in the Mississippi, and everyone is smiling and happy. And what do you think? How does this experience feel to you?
Well, I feel the same way. I'm so excited that we've made it to Guttenberg after a big week of fun, and exciting adventures in the sunshine. It's just such a special moment to reach the Mississippi. Always nostalgic, always brings a tear to my eye, even though I'm not riding.
Yeah, and tell us about the first rider that came in. You were here, weren't you, for the first rider?
I was waiting to park the Just Go Bike Winnebago in the expo area, and I saw a rider pull up at 6:45 this morning.
6:45 a.m.?
That's right, a.m. And I'm not going to tell you how early he started riding. It was very early.
Wait, I want you to tell us how early.
2 a.m.
That's, like, did he set as an alarm?
He said he couldn't sleep, so he just started riding. I mean, that is the RAGBRAI attitude. What else we got to do but ride?
And I love how you said that you saw him at the river and he was actually trying to take a selfie. And you're like, hey, buddy, I'll help you.
Yeah, I took his picture for him so he could have a memory of his ride and be on his way home.
Awesome. Well, let's talk to a few more riders. Hi, will you tell me your name and where you're from?
Annie from Chicago.
Brandon from Chicago.
Do you guys know each other?
We are married because of RAGBRAI.
Wait, do you have time to tell us the story?
We met in 2014 in Guttenberg in 2014. We met on the shuttle bus coming in, and we biked all week, and we have been together ever since.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Yeah, it's a big joke.
And then we got engaged at RAGBRAI in 2017, and here we are.
And I noticed you actually have a tattoo that says RAGBRAI on it.
That's just our year that we met, and it's just nostalgic.
Wow. So how was your RAGBRAI experience this year?
It was easy this year compared to last year, that's for sure.
Yeah, the weather cooperated. The hills cooperated. The headwinds did not cooperate, but that's okay. No, overall, it was excellent. Another excellent year.
You guys think you'll come back and do it again?
Of course, it's our anniversary trip.
And this is actually your true anniversary of meeting.
Yeah,
this is crazy.
This is where 2014, the same end town.
I wish we could be at the Mississippi when you get to there. You should dip her or something really cool. Not dip in the water, but just dip her, like a dance dip.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right, I already know your name and where you're from, but tell everybody else.
Adam Wood from West Des Moines, Iowa.
And how many RAGBRAIs have you completed?
This is my second one.
Woohoo! Tell us what you thought of the week.
There were some challenges this week between the heat, the headwinds, and then today we had downpours. But, we got through it, and it's such a gratifying feeling to get here to the Mississippi and say we did it.
And I noticed you don't have any shoes on.
My shoes got completely drenched during the downpours today, so I'm trying to get them dried off.
And how did you spend your RAGBRAI? Were you camping? Were you in an RV?
I was fortunate enough to be in a hotel every night.
Wow. All right. Do you think you'll come back and do RAGBRAI again?
Oh, absolutely. And I encourage everybody to come back and do it.
All right. Well, thank you, Adam.
Thank you.
Well, listeners, that's it for today. We both want to thank you for tuning in to listen to this special edition of the Just Go Bike podcast.
If you'd like to contact us with a comment about the podcast, or maybe you have a topic in mind, you can reach us at justgobikepodcast@gmail.com. You can also follow us on social media at Just Go Bike on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.
Please rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast, especially if you're a fan.
Okay, that's a wrap. We'll be back soon. Until then,
Just go bike!